Rain and winter weather coming to San Diego County, how much we're going to get and how long it will stick around. Plus, the impending storms not stopping vaccine superstations around the county. The plan they have to keep the rain from stopping people from getting vaccinated. And the major milestone in our annual campaign to get books into the hands of children in need. The big delivery made even during a pandemic.
ABC 10 News at 4 starts now.
A winter storm has arrived in San Diego and it's only getting started. San Diegans across the county are preparing for rain and mountain snow this weekend. Good afternoon, I'm Kimberly Hunt. And we have team coverage today beginning with ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer De La Cruz, who shows us how residents and businesses are getting ready.
Heartland firefighters tell me they've had a couple people coming by to fill up their sandbags, but overall it hasn't been very busy. They say a lot of times people think they don't need them until it's too late. Light sprinkles in Claremont, kicking off our winter storms this weekend. An ABC 10 News weather watcher shot this video of light rain in their backyard. In Ocean Beach, waves rolled underneath the pier that still sits closed after high surf damaged the landmark last week. In Kearney Mesa, trees were whipping in the wind, a sign that the storm is just getting started. But rain and wind aren't the only threats this weekend. Winter weather is expected to bring several inches of snow to some of our mountains, which means visitors will be flocking to Julian's iconic pie shops.
It makes busy even busier. People are colder. People are hungrier.
Anita Nichols is the owner of Mom's Pies. She says they've actually been doing well this winter, but are expecting quite a crowd this weekend.
And we've baked a little bit ahead, but you can't bake very far ahead for something as fresh as what we make. We all get in and work as hard as we can and do the best that we can.
Heartland firefighters gave out sandbags to residents in Lemon Grove, La Mesa, and El Cajon. They're reminding the community to be safe on the roads this weekend and stay home if you can.
If you note any areas that have swiftly moving water, such as a culvert or a drainage, you definitely want to avoid being by those areas because that can result in some swift water rescue.
Jennifer De La Cruz, ABC 10 News.
The Cleveland National Forest wants to remind visitors who go to the snow to make sure they take all of their trash with them when they leave. ABC 10 News meteorologist Angelica Campos is live from home, tracking when we expect these storms to move in. Angelica.
Hi, Cam. As we've heard already, some areas have already had a couple of sprinkles. We've definitely seen the clouds move into the county. So where is the storm? Taking a closer look at our satellite and radar, you can see it's right over the Bay Area, but that's just the center of it. Around it, there's plenty of moisture wrapping around, giving this system a little bit more of a punch as it continues moving south. The breakdown for those of you concerned about when the rain may be impacting your region, we're definitely going to see a better chance after 8 o'clock tonight, and those chances will continue into tomorrow. Right now, we have a wind advisory in effect for our mountains, but we know there's also a winter weather advisory as the snow moves in. We'll take a closer look at the accumulations, how much rain, how much snow, and how long it's going to be impacting our county.
We'll check back in, Angelica. And despite the heavy rain forecast for tomorrow, the outdoor vaccination superstation at Petco Park is planning to stay open. One of the doctors told ABC 10 News reporter Jennifer Kastner they're making some adjustments, but appointments are not being canceled.
The Petco Park site has more than 40 tents, and organizers believe those tents are strong enough to sustain the rain that's expected to fall this weekend.
Bottom line is we're definitely going to be open now, this weekend, and through the rain.
Friday, ABC 10 News spoke to Dr. Christopher Longhurst about how the outdoor Petco Park vaccination superstation will handle the showers that are forecasted through Saturday night.
The tents have been reinforced. We've got concrete blocks around them, and they did fine with the wind earlier this week. So we think that we're going to be okay. We want all the cars under tents, obviously, so we're not giving vaccines in the rain. We also have to make sure that our computers have trash bags and things covering them. But we've been doing this planning all week, and we think we're going to be ready.
UC San Diego is helping operate the county site, which sits on a 280,000 square foot lot. On Saturday, 3,500 appointments are set. It's currently only accepting drive-up appointments for Phase 1A recipients and those 75 and older. There are no walk-ups. With the assistance of Sharp Healthcare, the county opened a second vaccination superstation in Chula Vista on Thursday. It's located inside the old Sears department store at the Chula Vista Center Mall. Registration is outside but covered. A county spokesperson wrote to ABC 10 News in part, "No vaccine sites are scheduled to be closed at this time. We are looking to bring in tent-type structures to some sites to cover any waiting or registration areas that may be vulnerable." The county is also asking vaccine recipients to please come well prepared for the wet weather. Jennifer Kastner, ABC 10 News.
You can stay on top of the latest weather developments in the county with the ABC 10 News mobile app. That is free in the App Store as well as Google Play.
Older Americans have a lot of questions as they wait to get a COVID-19 vaccines. There are concerns vaccinations opened up to people 65 and older in some places before supply could catch up. AARP tells us it's been flooded with calls, emails, and text messages from people trying to navigate the vaccination process. It says there's some benefit to people of just being heard, but they also want answers. AARP is in the process of making a guide for every state.
People can find out what the guidelines are for their state and what they can do. Local numbers they can call, websites they can reach out to get some more tangible answers.
The group has also been urging states to give older Americans better access to vaccine information in places other than online because they may not have that access. AARP has been holding telephone town halls for people to voice their concerns to government leaders. Issues like they're on a list to get the vaccine and no one is calling them back.
It's too easy oftentimes to just imagine we have plans on paper and that they're going to be executed. The fact is that there continue to be bottlenecks. People aren't getting the vaccine they needed. It's important for these top government officials to hear from the real challenges that ordinary people are facing.
You can find your state's vaccine guide at aarp.org/coronavirus. You can also call 1-888-OUR-AARP.
The Mira Mesa man accused of groping women while they shopped is facing more charges today. City Attorney Mara Elliott filed 14 charges against 25-year-old Ji Hyun Yong. All of them are misdemeanors. Elliott says the San Diego incident started last July at stores in the La Jolla, Claremont, and Kearny Mesa area. Prosecutors say Yong then shifted activities to the North County in December, where he was arrested and charged with 10 similar crimes by San Diego County DA Summer Steffen. California spent nearly $19 million to protect the Capitol and other locations around the state. This in anticipation of the unrest during the presidential inauguration. KABC reports that most of the money went toward the California Highway Patrol, but it also covered 1,000 National Guard troops and temporary security measures. The governor's office says the Guard members are beginning to leave, but the temporary fencing will remain for now.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is going to send the article of impeachment against former President Trump to the Senate on Monday. Trump was impeached for the second time earlier this month. The Senate is still discussing when a trial will begin. Democrats will need more than a dozen Republican senators to vote with them to convict the former president. Retired General Lloyd Austin will be the first black Secretary of Defense in U.S. history. The Senate approved him today in a near unanimous vote. There is a rule that says a military officer cannot serve as Secretary of Defense within 7 years of retirement, but the House and Senate approved a waiver. Austin retired in 2016 after serving as the first black general to head U.S. Central Command. We're looking at the debate on how to improve the COVID vaccine rollout and the concerns behind changing the model now.
And just in the last 45 minutes, we've learned more on the second impeachment of Donald Trump. Senate Leader Chuck Schumer says that Trump's impeachment trial will start the week of February 8th. That's just 2 weeks away.